Good morning. It is early morning here in Lafia, Nasarawa State, and you are welcome to Odis Ranch. My name is Odi Simeon, a pharmaceutical salesman that also have keen interest in agriculture. So today I'm gonna be talking about the little conversion or the little changes that we have decided to do. Sometime last year we ran into some major challenges, and the challenges kind of affected everything, especially our finances. We run into a whole lot of issues. uh, Investors that invested in the ranch, some of the project in the ranch, those projects failed, and even to pay them back, it have been a battle, but we have been doing it. So, and then coupled with still living in the city, that is living in the main town, while the farm is here in this small village. And we decided that paying of rent in the city was going to be a very big challenge for us. We could not keep up with the rent because of our challenges that we already have in our finance and all that. So we decided to convert this little office that we had in the farm. We decided to convert it into our house, and it has been a great decision moving down here because one, the farm was going to be a failed farm. It was going to be a failed farm because we are no longer, nobody was staying at the farm. There was nothing working virtually at the farm, and mostly all the department was already destroyed. So we decided that, hey, why are we going to keep an office for rats and for cat and snake and all those animals that we find here? So we decided to take a leap of faith and move into the farm. Moving into the farm was also not an easy challenge for us because insecurity is becoming a major issue, especially where we are here in Lafia. The cases of kidnapping, cases of armed robbery, and so many other vices was becoming a challenge. So moving to the farm was a very big, light, threatening decision that we had to make. But at that time, it was a game of surviving because we already don't know what to do. Like if you can see, this is the former pig house. The roof was completely removed. There's nothing that has been happening. It has just been a lost all through. Another challenge with moving with the farm was that we could no longer keep staffs at the farm. We could no longer keep because we had before, when this place was functioning well, we had over 25 people that are working in the farm, and in all the section, the pig section, the goat, the cow, the dairy section, and many other sections that was working poultry, the garden section and all that. So now we do not have this much number of people. We only have the security. The security also double as farm help that we stay here at the farm with. So it was also going to be a lonely farm. We were not expecting to have a full house just as we had before. So after moving into the farm, another challenge that we had was, but before we move into the farm, the thing is that I must commend my wife because she was very supportive throughout this period. She was able to help in the transition because when I had this discussion with her that, hey, we're gonna move to the farm, we cannot pay rent again in the city. We just have to go and live in our farm, and maybe the question is, why not? I've been making, she said, I've been waiting for you to make that decision. And, the office was there, and we just we just converted it. We just converted it down to a house, a mini house for us, and we are actually satisfied with that. That we are closer to the farm right now. But when we entered the farm, we discovered that nothing was there. We only had mostly what we had at the farm was just the local chicken that was just roaming about, surviving, and the dogs. The dogs were also available, and some fingerlings that were still in the pond, and there was no poultry, that is the broilers. There was no cow, there was no goat, there was nothing, literally nothing. Everything was gone. And every day I wake up and I was sad that, hey, look at this farm. I watch my videos. Even to make videos was a problem for me. I watch my videos on YouTube, the ones I've made before. I check pictures of what we've done in this farm, and it's kind of heartbreaking for me. But at the time, I I decided to make a major shift in my life, that it is not about where I was before. It is about the situation right now. The good news is that I still got a little job. I still got my job going. I still work my 9 to 5. And I decided that, hey, the job you were doing before was able to help you start up this ranch. It can also help you to build it back in future. So I decided to, okay, forget about commercial farming at this moment, and I decided that we are going to start a homestead, or do I call it a farmstead or a ranch stead? So we're going to keep animals in just little quantity that I can manage while I go to my work. My work normally start by, I'm supposed to be at work by 9 o'clock to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. So if I can be able to make some major change in my life, wake up very early in the morning, come and attend to some of these animals that we are going to be keeping in small quantity, and then I'll be home and good. And we started it, though I did not make a video. We started it very little, and it transformed me, because it helped me to stay closer to my family, and we kind of have a bond that wasn't existing before. The animals bring us together with the children and have fun to go around. And they normally ask me, Dad, they used to do Gary here. I say, yes, we cannot do Gary now, but maybe in future. But for now, we have to take care of these animals that God have given us. So these pigs that are here, we did not plan to have it. It was around November, yes, either November or December, that we wanted to get pigs for pork and things. And when we got them, we discovered that 2 out of the ones we got was pregnant, and we decided to keep them. And the 2 of them have multiplied the farm to 17 pigs. So these are the piglets. These ones here are the piglets that they gave. I'll show you the mother. And the thing is that this is not the breed that we wanted to keep. This breed, we bought the mother for slaughtering. So this is not the breed that we wanted to keep. But for now, we are taking care of them to grow them to meat, and then cut them off and sell them at pork and things. When things get better a little bit, we are going to be bringing in the breed that we want to keep. So this is the mother. She has been weaned, and this is the mother. She had been weaned. I was even surprised that the mother was able to survive, because when she after her pregnancy and she delivered, the mother became so sick. If you can look at her back, you can see still sign of those skinny bone, this thing. She became so sick, and I thought she was going to die. And I was like, oh, I cannot sell this sick animal at pork and things. And I can't eat it. So it was as if we were waiting for it to die. But you know, we now live at the farm, and it was easy for us to, you know, start nurturing her, start giving her good care and all that. And look at her today. I was ashamed to take picture out of that time because I felt that, oh, taking picture of this thing was gonna be a problem. But now I'm even sad why I didn't take the picture so that I can show you. It was so skinny, it could not even stand up, but now there's much improvement and she's doing well. I can't wait for her to recover so that we can slaughter her and sell her off at Pork and Things, because we intend to bring in pure line with the money that we've made from selling it. This pen is still empty. We are using it to keep their litter and some materials, the cleaning materials we use here. That is why this side is still empty. So this is basically their dunks that we normally clean up. I told you we have some help in the farm that helps out in some cleaning and some other things while we concentrate on the nutrition. So this is the other mother. She's supposed to be weaned from the children. Oh, Rem 4 yesterday and he just littered this place. Their litter is wet. We're going to change it in a little while. But meanwhile, she littered, the other one littered 5. She littered 10. And these are piglet. As I said earlier, even though this one tried, her breed is a little bit okay, but this is also not the breed that we want to keep at the farm here. This is not the breed, so we are still going to allow her to recover and eat, and then we are going to slaughter her, sell her off so that we can get a better breed. She's okay, but she's not 100%. She's about maybe 50 or 60, but we require something from 80% to 100%. That is what we require. So we are going to also wean her to her new section, this is the house we are preparing for her. But as you can see, even it rained yesterday night and the litter, look at the litter. So it's still a very big challenge for us because this small apartment of the pigs that is remaining is still open, and the rains are still disturbing us. But we do not have money at the moment to do any of those things, so we just keep managing. Basically, I do not intend this video to be very long because I will be sharing with you about what we are doing at the farm or at our house. What we are doing at our house, we do not intend this to be commercial driven for now, but you know, the advantage of agriculture is that you keep food for your family so that your family can at least have food to eat, and the little one that is remaining, you can also sell them off and make a little money in return from it. But we already have the facility to go big, but we are not going to be, we don't have the capital, and even if we have some capital now, we do not intend to go too big. We intend to, you know, start this small that we are starting, and then we grow it gradually. It is not a sprint. It is not a sprint. It is a marathon. So we have that marathon mentality. This is a small garden that my wife we are trying to keep. We just dig that yesterday. So in this garden, it's just a small space, and we will be using the dung from the pigs, and then we'll apply them here. We are still building it a little bit, trying to cover it from the chicken and all that, and we are going to be planting some things in this section of the farm. Okay. You help mommy be a farmer? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Sky, did you help mommy to be a farmer?
No, mommy didn't need my help.
Mommy didn't need your help?
Because she the food so that he can, so that one will win his health.
So those are the new farmers that we've gotten. So I'm going to be sharing videos of our activities here at the farm with the new farmers that we have, and it's going to be an interesting journey. Also for those that also have yes.
I want to talk in the video too.
You want to talk in the video?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say, Mama? Say hi to viewers.
Hi. Hi.
Introduce yourself. What's your name?
Hi.
What's your name, Simon? What about you, boy? What is your name? Come now, boy. Okay, you want to talk in the video. So what do you want to say?
I want to say, yesterday I helped mommy be a farmer.
Wow, you helped mommy be a farmer yesterday.
Yes.
Were you happy about that?
Yes.
Do you love farming? So are you going to take care of the piggies?
Yes.
What do you normally give them to eat, the piggies? What do you normally give them? Do you give them?
Plantain.
You give them plantain? Wow, where do you get the plantain from?
In the back of the other side.
The back of the other side.
Yeah.
Do they love eating plantain?
Yes.
What about that sick mama? Is she getting better?
Yes.
And you like that? And you helped her well. You gave her enough plantain and some other food, right? Okay. Thank you. So say bye-bye to viewers.
Bye-bye, viewers.
Say I'll see you some other time.
See you other time.
So until we come your way again, this is Odis Ranch State, and thank you very much for watching.
And the piggies need more plantain to eat.
They need more plantain, and we're going to get it and give them, right?
Yeah.
That's very good. Okay, bye for now. Until I come your way again, please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye-bye. Bye.